You're going down to a new house, Geese. This is your lucky day. I think they're eating my duck eggs. I really think they're eating my duck eggs. Haven't gotten any eggs for weeks, but I see evidence of shells. They're just eating. You know, when I decided to trade that guy duck eggs for geese eggs, I was all excited about raising geese. I thought it would be cool. I thought they would protect my ducks out in the field. And I think they do. They're so loud. They're so aggressive. I really think they do. Now, I'm not 100% sure if it's the geese eating them. I'm fairly sure because the ducks never ate them before I got the geese. So I'm moving the geese. We'll give it a few days and we'll see if I start getting some eggs. Then I know for sure it's the geese. Yeah, you guys are doing good. 2 eggs? Really? They got 2 eggs! Woo! I'm just transferring these geese to the little hut beside the barn there. I'm pretty sure they're eating the duck's eggs. We haven't had any eggs for weeks. They're very difficult to corral. So this is the sweet one. This is the one that likes me. And she's doing okay. There she is. She's doing okay. Okay, I got one. I got two inside the hut area. Here, look at her head. She's putting her head way down. And now I gotta just put her in the paddock there, the little fenced in area. This guy, he must weigh like 30 pounds. He's a heavy goose. Heavy goose. All the cats are wondering what's going on. How come there's these big white birds over there? Okay, so I got those 4 geese in there. It wasn't easy, and I'm all tired. But I got that one duck, if you remember, inside that hut. So I got to net her and get her in here. I'm going to put her inside this pen for now, in the barn. And hopefully the kittens won't bother her. But I feel like she's still healing, so I need to keep her separated from the drakes. Here she is, guys. If you look closely here, about right here, all of the feathers are gone, eh? That's from the drake grabbing on right here. And if you look at her back, see how all the feathers are slowly healing? This was a little bit sore and raw before I quarantined her, so that tells me that the quarantine's working, and she looks like she really lost a lot of weight. She's very small. I sure hope those barn kittens leave that duck alone. Otherwise, we're going to have a problem. I don't have any other space, so if the kittens won't leave that girl alone, I'll have to think of something else. The thing about that Khaki Campbell hen there that I'm putting in quarantine, she's doing a lot better. I can see that she's healing. But she's been in that little hut all by herself for, I don't know, like more than 2 weeks. And she hasn't laid an egg. So I certainly hope that she hasn't been so stressed out by the drakes and so stressed out by the geese that she's done. I'm going to give her a chance to try to heal herself and try to get back to normal. She's not really eating a lot. And so it's, she's lost a lot of weight, I feel like. She's probably lost a little bit of protein and calcium that she needs to produce the eggs. So we'll see. I got to bring her back to good health. What are you doing up there? What are you doing up there? Get down. Lovely, get down. Lovely. What are you doing? Maggie. Wake up, Maggie. I think I got something to say to you. Maggie, let's go. Chunky, what are you doing in there? Chunk! 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 Gosh, these kittens are gonna be the death of me. I tell you, I'm worried about them all the time. Maggie's right up against that duck. Maggie! Get out of there! Oh my God, you guys! Dexter! Dexter! Chunky! What are you guys doing? That's the duck food. Leave it alone. Dexter! Dexter! All of a sudden, there's something new in the barn. Let's go, guys. Let's check it out. Let's investigate. Kittens are so awesome, though, but I sure hope they don't hurt that duck. They're just sneaking up on them, sniffing them, so I hope that that's all they're going to do. Otherwise, my heart will be sunk because I'm being the one killing that duck. But they're all coming out now slowly. Look, there's Chunk. There's Maggie over there. Lovely's up on top. These kittens, they're all over the place. Molly, what are you doing? Stormy, what are you doing up there? Huh? Stormy, get down! Get down! What are you doing? Let's see how the ducks do without the geese over here. I'm sure they'll be fine. I'll probably have to hook up the electrifier a little bit more often, because there was times that I didn't connect it just because the geese were here, you know. The geese scare off any hawks and whatnot. I haven't had any hawk issues with the geese in here. But now the duck's just gonna forage around, look for bugs, eat, swim, dunk without the geese. But I will have the geese back here eventually, because I really want to have the waterfowl free-ranging in the orchard. It's gonna fertilize the lawn here. They have lots of fresh grass and bugs to eat. They're gonna keep the bugs down for me in the orchard. And in the future, if you've been watching my channel for a while, I want to have a pond up yonder so they can just walk up and go into the pond, and that'll be their life on the farm. I just need to figure out where is the best placement for a goose house, because next year I'm gonna have to build a goose house. I want to have the geese still out here in the orchard, you know, free ranging with the ducks, but I just don't want to have them living with the ducks. I'm going to see how that works. It could be anywhere right here in these trees. I could build a house. I could build a house on the end of the vegetable garden here that exits on to the orchard here. So there's quite a few spots where I could actually plan out a house. It doesn't even have to be a big house. I don't feel like I'm ever going to be in a situation where I'm going to have tons of geese, 8 birds max, and that like includes babies, you know. So we'll see. Maybe right here's a good spot. Exit here, or right here under the apple tree, but probably most likely somewhere in here. But you know, I don't want to make the house, the goose house, so far away that it's going to affect me when I have to walk and go let them out. But I want to be smart about where I put a goose house. I don't want to put it, you know, like 100 meters away from the duck house so that I have to walk so far, especially in the winter, just to let them out into the orchard. I want it relatively close by to the yard hydrant here, so more than likely it's going to go right there. That's what I think is the most logical. And I got to come up with a cool design. You guys know I love making unique, cool structures, so we'll see what I come up with. Finish off this video, get in the duck house, and get some closure on this mysterious duck eggs disappearance. Right away, guys, I see that there's a bunch of eggs. Three duck eggs. They're kind of muddy, but there's 3. That's not really a good percentage, because there's 11 older hens there that should be laying, so 3 eggs out of 11 is not that great. But my theory is that these ducks maybe are slightly stressed out living in with the geese. So we'll see out in the orchard later today. They might lay some out in the orchard, but this is a good sign. I haven't gotten eggs in weeks. They've just mysteriously vanished. And now it confirms with me that the geese have in fact been eating these duck eggs. Darn geese. So it's a great idea that geese can guard the ducks while they're out in the orchard, but it's not a great idea that the geese actually live with the ducks where the ducks are laying eggs. That's another thing that I've learned about raising these geese and ducks together.